Hello, what's up guys, it's your boy KBS here, and I am back with another video. Wildrift developers uploaded their new patch 2.0. Yesterday I uploaded the upcoming champions of Wildrift. And I think 80% of the champions made it this time. Wildrift first patch of 2021 is here with some exciting changes, including a bandila of new champions. We're introducing some of Bandle City's finest to the Rift. Corki, Kenan, Tristana, Lulu, and of course, Teemo. You can follow them on their adventures during our newest event, Yordle Expedition. We've also added some handy features like the Party Finder, a new latency indicator, and a slew of other gameplay improvements. Finally, get ready to kick off the first official ranked season of Wildrift and climb to gold for a brand new reward. Glorious Tryndamere. Say hello to the new year and patch 2.0. So, let's begin the patch with the champions. Corki, the daring bombardier. Don't be fooled by appearances because Corki is much more than just a magnificent mustache. Enamored with all things aircraft, the daring bombardier often ventures beyond Bandle City in pursuit of aerospace innovation, found only in the inventive city of Piltover. He keeps a watchful eye on the sky for enemy boggies as the head of the screaming yipsnakes. Next is Kenan, the heart of the Tempest. In the space between a lightning flash and a thunderboom, one Yordle stands as the most senior member of the Kinku Order. Dedicated to preserving the sacred balance that surges through Ionia, Kenan uses his centuries of knowledge to protect the world he's come to love. But as the heart of the Tempest, he also possesses the devastating power of the storm and he's not afraid to use it. Next is Tristana, the Yordle gunner. The inhabitants of Bandle City are curious by nature, but few are lured by the promise of adventure in Runeterra quite like Tristana. Inspired by tales of epic battles and brave fighters, Tristana knew she was destined for a life of explosive action, often literally. With plenty of firepower in tow thanks to her trusty cannon boomer, the Yordle gunner seeks to become the stuff of legends. Next in the list is Lulu, the face sorceress. Reality is what you make of it, or at least what Lulu makes of it. The face sorceress shapes the world to her whim as she travels Runeterra with her fairy friend, Pix. Through her magic, Lulu enchants and fantastifies everything around her, sometimes with disastrous, if well-meaning, consequences. And at last the champions that has been making us shake. Teemo, the swift scout. Never underestimate the power of the scout's code. Any who make that mistake, and many who don't, must contend with Teemo, one of Bandle City's most formidable protectors. Though small in stature, the swift scout does not shrink in the face of big danger. Instead, he travels the world with boundless optimism and courage, seeking to earn every merit badge and causing a little bit of mayhem on the way. This were all the champions that made it Wildrift this far. As for you guys, what champions were you waiting in Wildrift? Comment down below. I was seriously waiting for Teemo. Now, let's look at the first is Party Finder. This is like one of the best feature in the game. As there were less players in the game. Tired of carrying solo? Party Finder makes it easier for players to get into pre-made games. Party owners can make their lobbies available to their friends list or to the public, look in the top right corner of the lobby screen, and players can search for open lobbies to join, look in the bottom left corner of the home screen. You can filter your search by lobby type, and Party Finder will recommend eligible groups based on your social connections and game preferences. Time to queue up. If my games get updated, then surely you will find it in the background. Next in the list is latency indicators. No more latency indicator on the homepage. Turns out, it wasn't accurate in showing the latency a player would actually experience in their games. So we replaced it with a network indicator to show what kind of network you're on, Wi-Fi, 4G, etc., plus a new in-game indicator of your actual ping during gameplay. This feature was most needed as the last ping shower was useless as hell. Never showed real ping. And I used get lag at yellow or green ping. So, let's go to the next feature, which is kind of like useless and wasn't necessary for the game. Social sharing. Players can now save the end of game scoreboard, end of game personal performance, career most played champ, season rank, win streak, new champ acquired, new skin acquired, and leaderboard screens to their device camera roll or share straight to Facebook. Perfect for flexing after a 15-0 game. Of course, this will Wildrift grow their popularity. Next is map description. This feature really helps. If you want to get more familiar with the lay of the land, when you're not trying to also farm minions and watch out for the enemy jungler, you can now explore the Wildrift map in detail. Read up on jungle monsters, epic monsters, plants, and structures at your leisure. Second last feature in this patch is tutorial optimization. This was like really needed. The old tutorial was not that much useful. Performance improving tutorials can now be prompted based on a player's gameplay. We also made some visual updates to the tutorial and first champion unlock screen. And I really like the last feature, which is champion mastery emotes. The ultimate flex. Champion mastery emotes. Players can unlock a champion mastery emote by reaching mastery level 5 with that champ. They can then equip and use it like any other in-game emote to communicate. So, this were all the new features added in the game. So, let's look at the new game systems. Ping replies. Now you can let your teammates know you heard them with ping replies. This is really useful. Dragon Baron, respawn timers. Spawn timers for epic monsters, Dragon and Baron Nashor, now display on the scoreboard. We've also made some minimap UI improvements. Scoreboard logic, no screen peeking. Enemy information on the scoreboard now updates only after players gain vision of enemies, instead of in constant real time. New emotes wheel. You can now open the emotes wheel by holding down on your champ, instead of clicking into the communications panel. System message UI. System messages no longer block players' view of their own champion, i.e. failed surrender vote messages won't obstruct vision during gameplay. View. Detailed stats. In the stats tab of the scoreboard, players can now see a more detailed breakdown of key stats, including exactly how much damage reduction, in percentage, their armor and magic resistance items provide, as well as the conversion from ability haste to cooldown reduction. Tower prioritization. Towers now prioritize targeting super minions over siege minions. Gotta take down those supers first. Season 1 start. The first official ranked season of Wild Rift starts 8 January 2021. Which also means Season 0 ends soon. Players who participated in Season 0 will receive ranked rewards after the season ends, a participation icon for everyone, and a player emblem for those who hit gold and above. There will be a soft rank reset for Season 1, and ranked mode will be unavailable for 3 to 4 hours while we transition between seasons. We also have our first glorious skin, Glorious Tryndamere, up for grabs for those who make it to gold as well. They never stood a chance. Events. We've added a whole bunch of stuff to League of Legends Wild Rift, but it still feels like something is missing. Or someone? Perhaps this little someone, or someones, has been missing on purpose, hiding in plain sight beneath homespun glamours or tucked away in a secret city. But these someones, with their unfailing curiosity, can no longer resist Wild Rift's call of adventure. Now they're sprouting up like mushrooms across Runeterra's greatest cities, bringing with them playful energy and trouble that can be electric, explosive, and even purple. Join us as we search high and low, leaving no crug unturned in our quest to find Wild Rift's latest champions. Pack your bag, polish your boots, and prepare your map for the Great Yordle expedition. Other notes. We've continued, and will continue, to tune the matchmaking system for better game quality and ranked experience. The leaderboard now updates every 10 to 15 minutes, rather than every 24 hours. We've made a few improvements to chat, including better visual presentation for pre-made voice chat, improved friends list filters, and some UX changes for social interaction. These are things I did and told, just see screenshot. And thanks for watching. And the voice like I did. If you even like to lit bit, then do subscribe to my channel.